What is up, family? We have another Patreon request. We got Arm and Reich. Well, did I say that wrong? Arm und Reich. Rich and poor. It's the difference. It's rich and poor, right? So it's a German band, and there's no English lyrics. So I had to look up the lyrics. And I read about the lyrics, and I can't wait to see the video. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, from the lyrics that I read, it's it's basically the incredible imbalance between rich and poor in the world. How literally the 3% of the world could feed the entire planet. Not a single person would be homeless. Not a single person would starve. You know what I mean? It's that kind of imbalance. So this is about rich and the poor and the injustices and the imbalance and how the rich get away with everything, basically, and they do. And the poor, who cares about the poor, basically? They're just poor. They're a nuisance, a nuisance. They're just poor. What? You don't have no money? Everything in this planet costs money. So if you don't have any, you know what I mean? So anyway, they sing about it, I would imagine, in their own way. So let's hear. I wish there was English lyrics that could have popped up, but no, there's nothing. You see? There's nothing. Holy, okay. Oh, this is like a Rammstein video. Very similar to Rammstein, a little bit. This music, very similar.
Schrecklich, wenn die Armen eines Tages vor der Haustür stünden. Bring die Pferde in den Stall, die Ratte ist mir zu gerissen. Arm und reich sind nicht gleich. Wie viel ist mein Leben wert? Arm
Mm. Mm. Well, that was quite the video. that was quite the video. We had a cat and a horse, half naked, and all the food you can eat. Obviously, referring to the rich who have the endless amount of any kind of food they want. Money falling out of their hands, just filthy, filthy, filthy rich. But I'm surprised that unless they are the reference of the poor, but there was like I didn't really get a reference of the poor. This to me is all about like the over the top rich and how insane they live their lives. With clearly, all the money in the world. You do whatever you want when you got all the money in the world. I mean, there's enough food there for 50 people, but in other words, it's a waste. Who cares? We're rich, We got lobster, we got this. I mean, I get it. But why they look like look like that? What was the name of that crazy horror show? I don't know. It's reminded this guy here and this guy with the thing through his head. They remind me of a movie that was absolutely insane horror movie. They had a cube. You had to open the cube, and when the cube opened, like you were transformed into another dimension where these guys would tear you apart. Matter of fact, that was one of the guy's lines. I will tear you apart and you were supposed to. It was supposed to be pleasure. So much pain, it was pleasure. What the hell was that show called? But the movie. It was a movie. But it was on the tip of my tongue just now. Damn. But anyway, it's like that's where the characters came from. Literally. Anyway, so I really don't know what they're going with these crazy costumes and women with a horse head and a cat head, like a little weird. Obviously a little weird. But yeah, it's about rich and the poor. And yeah, I mean how society values money over family. Blood over water, or blood over what's that yeah, blood is, how that saying, blood is thicker than water. Like in other words, family is thicker than what's supposed to be money. But unfortunately, a lot of that is not even true anymore. They talk about all that, well, they sing about all that kind of stuff. But this looks like a crazy band that I would totally be into. I'm not gonna lie, and that a lot like Rammstein, if you ask me, the actual music. So I automatically like it. Anyway, I've never heard of OST+FRONT. I never heard of it, but now I have, thanks to the Patreon. You could have warned me with this insane video, though. But I don't know. I have a feeling, even though there really is no nudity, who knows? YouTube might have a little problem with this. It's possible. Hey, we'll see. Okay. And that's it. Until the next one. Take care. Peace out. Gute Nacht.